This is Lash LaRue, and you're shooting the poop with my buddy here, man. Keep watching, keep listening, and keep downloading.
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer. Shut up. You're listening to Shoot the Shit podcast. Enjoy it.
The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
Dude, fucking Mark all the time.
Oh, well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 103 of Shootin Shit. It's going to be different this week, man. It's going to be different shoot, but same shit. We'll hit on a couple of good topics this week. Let us know if you like the new flow of the show. If you're watching the video, you can already tell the Silver Wolf is not with us. He had to take
he's
a
still
dog
with
day
us.
off. Oh, he's with us.
He's still like with us.
He's just not going to be on tonight.
He's not going to be on tonight.
On the show tonight.
Yeah. He's locked in the dog pound. He needed some rest.
Taking a well-deserved break.
Yeah, you know, it's full moon out there. We can't let him outside of his house. He's in heat. No, he'll be back hopefully next week.
Drained.
I hope he is, dude. That's nasty. We hope him the best. Get his good week of resting, and next week hopefully he's here with us. But like I said, 103. We're changing some stuff up. Be proactive on the page because that's going to be where we communicate with you guys the most. And if you're watching the video feed, you might notice that Jody has his face 100% in that TV because the Eagles are playing. We're going to get into a little degenerate talk later tonight too. And surprise, surprise, if we had done this on a different night, the Eagles would have been one of my locks. So let's get into it. 103. Dennis, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Joey, we going fly down there?
Fly, motherfucker, fly.
Here we go.
Bye, fat ass.
You know, with that fly fat ass comment, it reminds me, and because we're talking about the Silver Wolf, there's this old school movie out there.
He's not a fat ass. What are you talking about?
No. Let me finish. There's this old school movie out there. Oh, that hurts. By the name of
Old School?
No, it's a teen. Was it Teenage Werewolf? With
Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf. There you go, Teen Wolf.
Michael J. Fox?
Well, Michael J. Fox. There's this random ass drop from that movie that for some reason gets played on the radio station I like out here in Texas or back home in Texas. But it says that fat kid's got a hell of an arm. But it's just, I don't know where that's in the movie, but they're like, hey, that fat kid's got a hell of an arm. But
he came a long way from, he must have got a good arm. Must have been from trying to lift Pee-wee's bike.
Oh, Jesus. Rest in peace, Pee-wee. Guys, as we stated, man, Shootin Shit 103. Whole new shoot, same old shit. We've got a few topics to hit tonight. Normally we start with the stirring shit question of the week, but we wanted to know what topics you guys wanted us to hit on. And we got a response from one of our listeners, just like you out there, who I'm going to say, first off, thank you for interacting, Big O, Michael Oliver, for the good question for us to kind of mull around in a second.
And before, real quick before you get into that question, give him a shout out because he just found out he's got to get some work done and stuff. So he's going to see a surgeon and stuff. So shout outs, best wishes for speedy recovery from the guys here, man. We love you, Big O.
Speedy recovery, Big O. Let us know how everything's going, man. Hopefully you're not out too long. If there's a surgery expert among us, I think it's Dennis up there with the bionic knees.
Bionic knee.
Oh, but thank God it's only 3 of
Yes.
Keep hitting that punch card, buddy.
them. DDJ is almost on the buy one get one free with that knee.
Next one's free. It's like when you buy a set of three tires, you buy 3 tires, you get the fourth one free. So I get one more knee surgery, then the fourth one's free.
So Big O was asking about the Endeavor and UFC sale, which now we know is going to be jointly named TKO. Wanted to kind of know, guys, with TKO now being the home of both the UFC and the WWE, Big O's question was, do you think they're going to allow WWE to kind of keep going through that forbidden door to maybe other places such as New Japan, Impact, etc.? Or is it just going to be like the old days where WWE is going to just close the door to all that? What do you guys think?
Oh, it's 100% close the door. I mean, you don't really have to look very far. You don't see the UFC doing co-promotion shows with Dream or fucking Bellator or really anybody. Like, it's all in-house. It's like they dominate, like Kleenex for tissues. It's the UFC for MMA. You think they're not going to do the same fucking thing with WWE? They don't give two flying fucks about like New Japan or AEW or anything else out there. No, they're just going to be out there doing their own thing. I don't see that happening whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm with Joey K on that and stuff. I mean, would I like to see something like a WWE, work with New Japan? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's a different story for sure.
I mean, are they going to allow it? No, if there's any co-promotional events or anything like that, it's just going to be within house, WWE and UFC. But we're not going to see WWE do a show with Impact or New Japan or AAA or whatever and stuff. Yeah, I was, as much as we would all love to see some of that forbidden door open again. Yeah, I don't see it happening. It's all going to, like you said, stay in house.
This is where I get to shine my knowledge as a MMA guy, right? I've been watching for a long time, and normally we say, UFC, that's it. You're the big leagues. They don't work with nobody else. But I'm reminded of the first inter-promotional trade in MMA that's ever happened between
the DJ
trade and Ben Askren, which, in my opinion, DJ is the best bantamweight to ever lace up. The man may be number one pound for pound, who's dominated ONE FC since being traded for Ben Askren. And, of course, Askren came here to the UFC and got his ass kicked. But that was something that people said never would happen.
There's a difference, though, on that trade. We're talking about interpromotional fighting. They had nothing to do with DJ anymore. There was no in that fucking division that DJ wasn't going to beat the fucking brakes off of. And he did it over and over and over. All time great. So there was nothing else to do with him. But we're not talking about a co-branded show. You're talking about like, okay, we're gonna let DJ out of his contract to sign with ONE, and then they're gonna turn around and they're gonna get Ben Askren, who, by the way, at the time, Ben Askren wanted out.
He wanted out, yeah.
The US. So there was a lot of play there, and I get where you're going, but have they done an inter-promotional show? No. And they probably never will. The
UFC been no co-brand.
Dude, the UFC just had their when the Korean Zombie retired.
Yep.
So they have every opportunity. They're going into Asia more and more. You got what's her name?
Oh my God.
The
lady champ, the one who just won it.
Yeah. She's fucking amazing. So they got a star there.
Yeah.
I mean, for years, the Korean Zombie mega fucking star. They have a way to get in, but they want the market. They don't want to share it, and that's Endeavor. They're not going to fucking play that game. They're here to take the market. So shout out Will Ospreay's fucking tattoo artist. What's up? They don't give a fuck that you're inflating your fucking London numbers. They want to crush AEW now. It's more of a problem for promotions than it is a fucking benefit. That's the truth. The UFC has done that for years. They were doing it before, and then with Endeavor, it's become even more. And now the UFC is to the point they don't give a shit about Bellator. They don't give a shit about PFL. They don't give a shit about one. Like they're small promotions. They're nothing. They're a feeder system essentially, and that's how I think WWE is going to be with this Endeavor deal. Which we'll talk about in another topic, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, man, you changed my mind. I'm gonna say I was leaning on a maybe because you never know anything can happen, but I think you're right. I definitely see them becoming more of that just in-house style, kind of like the UFC has done. So, good question, Big O. We're gonna double down with the Endeavor and UFC real quick. TKO, guys. There's lots of characters in the UFC, and it's already been hinted at. People from the WWE want to take their chance at the UFC. But let's do this. Who in the UFC, when you see that career coming to an end, realistically can be that next WWE star?
Well, I'm gonna start this off by saying I don't watch a lot of UFC, so I don't really know outside some of the more mainstream names and stuff. So I'm not gonna. This is gonna be one of the very few times where I can't really offer a lot just because my knowledge is so limited. But I mean, the only one that really jumps out to me, and I know it's been rumored before that he was going to show up, is Conor McGregor.
That's a hell of a pick. He's a WWE guy who just happens to really fight
and stuff. So,
yeah.
But I mean, he's like I said, I don't there, and you guys, this is where I'm going to listen to you guys talk because I'm going to probably learn some stuff here because I know you guys watch UFC a lot more than we do. And I know Joey K, obviously we got your sister who does mixed martial arts and stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, the only one I could think of just right off the top of my head is Conor McGregor. And that's just because I just hear so much about him outside of the UFC and that. So, but gentlemen, take it away.
Man, yeah, I mean Connor's a lock. That's solid. I mean, he's born for that shit, Will Endeavor pay him? That's the biggest thing about it, because he demands a high fucking paycheck and he thinks they don't pay him enough now to come in and fight. So there's that. But I mean, off the top of my head, oh my God. I'm gonna get some fucking hate for some of these, but Platinum Mike Perry, that motherfucker is built for the fucking show.
He is.
Since when did you care about getting hate?
Well, because there's not with so much with Mike Perry, but the next one, Colby Covington. Colby Covington's the ultimate fucking Trump-loving heel fucking shitbag character, but it would be such money.
You bring back the We the People gimmick for Colby Covington, he'll fucking kill it.
Fucking God, dude, you're selling tickets hand over fist. Just because people want to, that's old school heat. People just want to see him get his ass beat.
Yep. I like this hat.
Fucking Sugar Sean.
Yep.
Easy pick there. Kid's a character. But then, I also look around. There's some other people too where you're like, let's turn back the clock a few. DC. DC's a hardcore wrestling fan to start with. Let's be real. He loves WWE, loves pro wrestling.
Wasn't he rumored to be going to WWE to do commentary a while back or something?
They wanted him in on some shit, but
they wanted him to do something.
He was gonna work a Brock Angle.
That's what. Okay, yeah, I heard
never
that too.
Panned out.
So it's just that's just a group. I mean, there's plenty of other dudes in there. I could go on for a while. I don't want to keep just stealing names, but just those are ones. Oh God, I had another one too. I don't know if Jovan's gonna go for it.
Who are you going with?
Masvidal. I mean, come on, fucking dude.
Yeah.
If there was ever a reincarnation of Razor Ramon, fucking Masvidal can do it.
Fucking Masvidal comes in as fucking Razor's son, like some fucking goofy shit like that.
Razor Ramon Jr.
Dude, that'd be fucking. You know, he's like, fucking, fucking Straight Blade Sanchez. I don't know, like fucking. He's just that. He's perfect for that fucking environment, dude. He rolls out in a fucking bathrobe and shit, like not giving a fuck. Goes to fights and sits in the crowd in his fucking pajamas. Like he's just like
he's a character.
He's a fucking character, man. And like a lot of these guys, like some of the best fighters of all time. Like I said, there's a few more. I won't name them. I'll let Jovan hit some. So just like so many good ones.
Like you're the former, and this kind of hurts to say this, the former middleweight champion Izzy is a character.
Oh fuck yeah!
That dude would be like the male version of Zelina Vega when it came to all the cosplay costumes that would happen with the gear.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of people that I could see like being really good. Cejudo, to me,
another one.
Cejudo with that attitude and the straight wrestling, he would have been like Shorty G on angry pills and steroids. Let's see. Dude, Anderson Silva from back in the day would have made a phenomenal pro wrestler.
Anderson in the middle of his fucking middleweight title run.
Yes.
Like, dude, he was on another level with it.
Dude, fuck. GSP. Fucking bring me the Canadians. GSP with the whole stable, just him being the badass of the group.
Hell yeah.
I'd watch him be the heater.
Oh, for fucking sure. Dude, how about the Diaz brothers? You think they're not fucking built for that life, even though they would never do it. They would never fucking do it. They're like, they fucking hate pro wrestling. They never would. But goddamn, they would be like fucking so over.
Be money.
Oh yeah.
So someone who I just thought of, and it's not necessarily someone who was in the UFC, but someone who's had a hand in training in a lot of the UFC talent. And it's someone that we've seen on TV before. I would love to see Dan Lambert surface up in the WWE.
He could talk. He's proved that.
He can, absolutely, and he can get heat.
Yeah, he's great on the mic, man. I thought
maybe that's the move. Your first guy to come over from the UFC has Dan Lambert as the damn mouthpiece.
Well, there's your connection to Masvidal.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole American Top. Dude, how about that? AEW had a good run with American Top Team. And now American Top Team goes to WWE because...
And also, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Bobby Lashley part of American Top Team at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Bob.
So, I mean, yeah.
See, there's a lot of ways, man, that this could really work out. But it's a hell of a question. I'm going to transition to the next topic here since we've already touched on one, talking about American Top Team possibly leaving AEW for WWE. Rumors are that bitch, Jade Cargill, and that's her catchphrase, please don't cancel me, is leaving AEW and is en route to the WWE. Guys, what do you think? The good move, bad move for her? Is she going to be ready for the bright lights?
I think I think it's definitely a great move for her because I really think she's kind of like, I don't think she could really do anything more in AEW. I mean, she had that run with the TBS championship and, lost it to Statlander. And the rumor is that she's got a match against Statlander tonight, since this will be out on a Friday on Rampage. And it's rumored that it was her last match and stuff. But I mean, really, what else was she going to do in AEW?
Yeah.
And stuff. So no, absolutely. I think this is a great move for her. I think if anybody's got the look and that's like is got the recipe or what they're looking for, I think it's Jade Cargill, and I think she's really gonna blow people away. Just and with that system, get her in NXT, let her learn under Shawn Michaels, let her learn under Prince Albert. I can't think of his real name off the top of my head.
Matt Bloom.
Thank you. You know, and all the guys on there, and then Regal as well and stuff. I mean, putting her with some of those minds and stuff. And especially with like Fit Finley, who has done amazing things with the women's division with the ladies over the years. Yeah, Jade Cargill is going to be an even bigger star in the WWE. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Move. You want to talk about Stone Cold Locks? Jade Cargill is going to be a star in WWE in a couple of years.
Joey K.
She's a fucking dumpster fire. What is this fucking hype behind her, dude? Like, I think she's the fucking drizzling shits. I really do. She's got a good look. She's the fucking Bianca Belair gimmick that should be happening.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. But other than that, you get through the first 30 seconds of her matches and it's like, this is fucking terrible. This is fucking garbage. And I don't care who she's going to train under. The girl already thinks she's a fucking superstar because of AEW. You know, there's fucking camera guys in AEW that think they're fucking megastars now. And they can't even. And meanwhile, they're fucking filming Jericho and Moxley blading themselves instead of fucking cutting away. They're fucking garbage. But dude, I could give a fuck. It's a bathroom break on fucking Wednesday night to a bathroom break on a Monday night. I fucking care. I mean, it's gonna be the same shit. I'm just gonna fast forward it through my DVR. Who cares? Whatever.
I'm gonna agree with you, man. To me, she's always been the look. She's got the look, but even when she started to really put it together in ring with one or two matches where I could say, yeah, she kind of looks like she's got it. She just really looked green. I think Jade Cargill's time with the WWE is a little late. If she had gone there at the beginning of her career, gone through the actual PC, learned their way, actually learned how to wrestle, she would have been probably a lot better off than where she is now. But I think, like Joey said, in her mind, she's one thing, and unfortunately, she's just not that. She was booked very strong. She was fucking Goldberg booked. And the same thing with Goldberg. When you find out these people can't wrestle, the fans are done with you. So good luck on her new adventure, new journey with the WWE's allegedly.
Because let me be real. Yo, I'm so fucking done talking about dirt sheet shit at this point.
Yeah.
This is all fucking speculation, and I cannot fucking open my phone without reading dirt sheet bullshit. I am fuck busted open radio. Fuck Meltzer. Fuck all the dirt sheets. I don't care. Fuck them all. I'm done listening. I'm done watching. That shit has made pro wrestling my least favorite thing I do during my week now. That's how I feel about dirt sheets and fucking, shit like that. I am so fucking tired of it. Watching fucking fans who couldn't fucking tell you, a fucking arm drag from their fucking own asshole. Okay. I was trying to pause that so he would spit it. I know. I was trying to slow it down so he would spit it out. But seriously, it's come the fuck on. They're arguing over why AEW is the greatest fucking thing ever, and they don't know fucking shit about fuck from pro wrestling. They don't know where anything came from, why anything is done the way it is. And they're arguing saying AEW is the best because they had 81,000 people at Wembley, which according to the dirt sheets now might not be true. Who the fuck cares, dude? They had a huge stadium show and it was actually a fairly decent show. Just be content on that. Everybody who wants to argue numbers of why one's better than the fucking other, man, just eat a bag of fucking hot dick. I am fucking tired of it, dude. I can't even stand fucking pro wrestling anymore. I really can't. And this is a full fucking shoot. I'm not even joking with you. Dude, it makes me sick to my fucking stomach to fucking watch pro wrestling right now with everybody fucking crying and complaining over this and that, dude. It is fucking awful.
Oh, what a great time to transition to our next topic then. Because we're going with those dirt sheets, Joey K, just for you. The PWI Pro Wrestling Illustrated
Fuck
just
'em.
came out with their top 10. Top 10 list of this time for this edition is number 10, Cody Rhodes. Number 9, Josh Alexander. Number 8, Orange Cassidy. Number 7, Kazuchika Okada. Number 6, my jerk-off friend, MJF. Number 5, El Hijo del Vikingo. Number 4, Gunter. Number 3, Jon Moxley. Number 2, Roman Reigns. And number 1, Seth freaking Rollins. Gentlemen, that is the top 10. Did PWI get it right? Are they missing somebody? Who doesn't belong? What are your thoughts?
I want to say for the most part, they got it right. Like, I don't necessarily agree with some of the placement in this top 10. And that, like, I think Roman is, I think, being at number 2, despite the fact that he's held the championship for as long as he has. But I mean, when you only defend the title, you know, and when he does or whatever now with his schedule, which I think his schedule has become even easier than Brock Lesnar's schedule.
It's easy to win when you never move the back row.
Pretty much. But but like I said, I would put him down. I would actually have Gunther ahead of Roman Reigns.
Oh wow.
And that, but don't if I had to maybe switch one person out of the top 10 to put someone else in, and it pains me to do this because I love Josh Alexander, but I would if I had to do that, I would take him out and I put Will Ospreay in the top 10. But I mean, overall, though, I think for the most part they got it right with this top 10, and it's great to see that. And I know you guys are probably going to shit on me about this, and I don't really give a flying fuck, but Orange Cassidy deserved to be in the top 10 this year.
Joey.
Dude, we're arguing over a kayfabe accomplishment list. I don't fucking care. Like I hate to say it that way, but it's true. Like, this isn't unfucking anything like personal. It's not like about your work rate. Seth worked a lot of great fucking matches for a year. He did what he was supposed to do. Moxley's the most protected fucking dude in pro wrestling. Like, tell me I'm fucking wrong.
No, you're true.
Like, you know why I fucking hate watching Moxley wrestle? Because it's bullshit. There is no fucking disbelief in it anymore. Oh, Jon Moxley's defending the fucking All-Atlantic title or whatever it's fucking called. International fucking shit fucking lump.
I'm so glad I don't have to bleep out all the cussing in here, because you could maybe making me work overtime.
Oh, shut up, you big cum dumpster, you. You fucking A. No, and Roman's there because of the fucking bloodline storyline was pretty fucking hot for the past year. Congratulations. It's the most fucking, it's a kayfabe list. I could care less who's in the fucking top 10. Other than you got to fucking read on the internet about, why isn't Kenny in there? Well, Kenny was hurt for a big fucking chunk of it.
Same reason why Punk wasn't there.
Yeah. But yeah,
Punk was either hurt or suspended.
And he won't be there next year, I guarantee it.
Punk didn't have enough. He didn't do anything to be at fucking top 10 anyway. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, it's all the fucking, butthurt fucking AEW fans. Why ain't Kenny in there? They should just put the whole elite in the top five. You fuck off, you fucking twats. I can't stand it. Who cares? Top 10. Fucking garbage. Javon?
It's very, very beautiful.
My God.
For the most part, I agree with the top 10. Would I do some shifting around? Yes. Do I have a big issue with it? No. Would I like to see Will Ospreay in there? Yes. But am I going to take out Josh Alexander? Yes, I actually would. His work rate hasn't really lived up to the other guys on this list. I mean, when you put into the fact, not even just main shows, but how much Vikingo does, on the damn indie scene.
Mhm.
That man's work rate's like every fucking night almost. So
he's literally everywhere.
that it's good to see him getting some flowers, because I think last year when he was number 9-ish, people were like, "Who the hell's this guy?" So he's steadily climbing, so that's good.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it's like Joey said, it's not really anything to get bent out of shape about. So your favorite guy isn't there. Think about it. It's only one publication's real, preference over who did what and how they ranked them. It's not a real overall reflection of what people think. I mean, hell, if you think Kenny Omega's the best thing to hit wrestling, you're entitled to your opinion. If you think Roman Reigns is the best thing since sliced bread, it's your opinion. I can't tell you to get out of it. If you think Cody Rhodes is the number one, hey, it's all according to what you believe, and that's the great thing about wrestling. It's all in all about what you believe. Don't let no one tell you what to believe. Stick hold and stay on to your thoughts and
That's
your
what I'm saying.
opinions.
Yeah, fuck. That's what I'm saying. Fuck the dirt sheets on these reports. Who gives a flying fuck where Jade Cargill is going to sign? I could care less. Who gives a fuck? Oh my god, Edge is going to AEW because fucking not on WWE anymore. Like, who fucking cares, dude? He's on his fucking last bit of fucking neck holding him together. Like, cool. Like him and Sting should go have a match to see whose fucking neck gives out first.
Don't put that on Sting.
Put it a triple threat with Ospreay. See what happens. Fucking Dominic Mysterio's neck on a pole match.
We're gonna have Sting versus Edge versus Minoru Suzuki on who's next snap first.
Which, speaking of Minoru Suzuki, you see he's going to be fighting Jacob Fatu in his MLW debut.
Yeah, I'm the one who sent that in the group chat, you goof. Of course we saw it.
Well, yeah, but maybe not everybody that's listening to the show has heard it.
Man, they don't give a fuck. There's like 4 people listening.
Who know Jacob Fatu?
It's a good thing it's
MLW. Fucking know who Minoru Suzuki is.
Hey, y'all leave Murder Grandpa alone. Everybody knows who he is. Because if it was up to me, Mansoor would be number 1. But anyway, it's the eye poke god. Yeah, gentlemen. I mean, we've kind of got a good little mix of things there. I still have got some wrestling topics, but let's take a little break from the wrestling for a moment. Let's get into some degenerate picks, man. I know last week we promised to give you guys a segment of degenerate picks every week, and if you were so fortunate to have talked to me before tonight's game at Philadelphia, I would have told you that you need to take Jalen Hurts plus 1.5 on touchdowns, meaning he only needed 2 for you to hit. The man got 2 rushing, so that cleared. I would have told you to take in Hawkinson over 45 yards, because clearly Hawkinson's the only guy they have that's worth a damn right now that's playing today. He would have hit. And I would have told you a cheap bet, something easy like Cousins plus the 1. Which I really think Cousins' line was 1.5 too, because the first 2 weeks they always try to keep him close together with quarterback and TD rates. I think he's gotten at least 2, so he would have hit that too. You would have made some money if you talked to me before this game and you wanted to bet. But let's talk about
it's not.
You didn't, and you're still fucking poor. So that's your problem.
But see, the thing is too, Jovan could have easily reached out to us and given us his hey, go bet this money on this. He could have helped us out instead of.
Bro, you're the only person here that has money. So
yeah, dude, I'm broke till tomorrow. I can't do my picks till tomorrow afternoon.
I'm broke till 2035. Like, what the fuck? Doug, I'm hoping them aliens come down on September 23rd and start fucking shit up. Like,
ladies and gentlemen, I have 3 more
I got to skip a car payment or something, bro. Like, what the fuck, man?
Wait, aliens are coming in September. Wait, aliens are coming when?
September 23rd.
Who said that?
Oh, dude, it's on the internet, man.
Oh yeah, because if it's on the internet, it's true.
Dude, we're planning to see Mansoor on the 30th. I don't want to fuck that up. Fucking aliens.
Wait, are you coming up for that?
I'm like at a 90% that I would. I need to talk to the Wolf and see if he wants to go halfsies on a hotel up there, or how we're gonna figure out sleeping.
That's the ball game, boys.
For those of y'all watching, the
Birds are
Eagles just
starting
won.
2-0 this year.
You know, I'm going to hit on that too before I really get into my picks and talk about last week. If you guys have the chance and if you have Amazon Prime, go in there and watch Kelsey, the documentary. I am a noted diehard Cowboys fan, but damn it to hell, I really like Jason Kelsey as a person. Um, it's only brought down a little bit by the fact that he's a damn Eagle, but go watch the documentary. It's got a lot of good information on Jason Kelsey. It's got a little bit on Travis too. Um, you might walk away actually really liking the person like I did. So give that a watch. Definitely thumbs up. Now to some bad news. You guys last week with the killer salt of the weekend. I mean, Jesus Christ. You guys tore Gino up when I told you guys that I was taking Gino over in the fantasy points.
Fucking garbage.
And Gino, all of last season, only missed getting at least 19 fantasy points once in the season. And he didn't even get 10 in this game last week. So I'm blaming you guys for that. But the other picks hit. So at least instead of going home with 0, I doubled my initial bet. So 20 became 40.
So he did get to eat.
I did get to eat. I actually just finished up the last of the spaghetti that was made yesterday. That got me through till tomorrow when I get paid. So it's been a great week for me. Now, if you're out there, my degenerate gamblers, for this week, I'm going to give you 2 games, and the way you're going to bet these games is by the spread and by the money line. What is the money line right now in these games? I don't know. I haven't checked, but I like the spread enough to tell you if you're taking the spread on these 2 games, you take the money line automatically. It doesn't matter. First game, you're taking the Bears +3. For some odd reason, deep down in my soul, I feel that the Bears are going to come up this week. Take the Bears +3 plus the money line on that bet. It's going to be a pretty surefire fucking bet to have this week. I'm feeling the Bears, and
They really can't do much worse than last week.
yeah, but I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. The Bears against the Bucks. I think Bears by 3 plus the money line on it. It's going to be a great bet. If you want to double that down with another game, because I know a lot of us parlayers like to double down and add somebody else, you're going to want the Ravens +3 against the Bengals and take the money line.
Oh,
This is a little bit shaky.
yeah,
The Bengals looked rough. The Ravens looked rough, but they pulled out a win. But here's the deal. Historically speaking, the Ravens always play the Bengal real tough, and they always cover the spread the last 5 times these teams have met. So when you're looking at it, Ravens by 3 over the Bengals, especially with the struggles they're having right now, I feel like that's a safe bet to take the money line too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see next week how those 2 did. Bears by 3 plus money line, Ravens by 3 plus money line. It's your
Bro,
2
you think
freebies.
Burrow's not swinging that fucking dick out of the locker room this weekend?
I
Just
guarantee you it's not going to be enough.
Oh, come on.
It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I think Burrow's going to ball out, but you lock it up. You lock it in there.
The Bears, for all intents and purposes, will be my lock. The Ravens is the one I'm shaky, but I do really like that pick at +3.
Oh, man. All right. We'll see.
Wait,
Are they playing in Cincy?
The game is. It might be in Cincinnati. Yeah.
The plot thickens.
So that's why you got the home team only giving up 3. But then you also have the craziness of. Oh, no. It's at Paycor. Where's Paycor? Paycor Stadium. Bengals at Baltimore at Cincinnati. Yeah, it's in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's at Cincinnati. But the thing is you also look at these guys who've gotten paid big contract. Big contract players always struggle first 2 or 3 games after signing. Think that's what happened last week. The Bengals did not look like who they were. I don't think they put it back fully together this week. I am still taking Ravens by 3. So that's your degenerate picks this week.
Okay.
We'll keep a tally and see how I do at the end of the season. But if you guys make some money, show me some love. Jesus.
Fuck off.
And if you see us at the possible Manser versus Mox, which is going to be an obvious Mox win, beer us.
Beer us.
Not to beat a dead horse with topics in the WWE, because this is a little WWE heavy, but
well, they're the ones making all the news right now.
They're making the news right now, man, and I think this is the shocking one of it all. Becky Lynch takes out Tiffany Stratton for the NXT Women's Championship. Gentlemen, is this alarming to you? Why do we have main event people going down to NXT? Is there maybe something bigger going on that we're not seeing? What do you got the thoughts on this?
Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Can I answer? Because NXT's fucking dog shit. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Who's watching NXT?
I like Carmelo Hayes.
You guys are fucking twats.
I only watch Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker.
I can't fucking stand watching NXT. It is terrible. And it's not, and they're trying to fucking hype it like NXT of old.
No,
absolutely.
Don't give me that bullshit. They just sent fucking Becky back there. They sent Corbin back there. People that were super fucking over at NXT.
Yeah, but Corbin didn't win a belt. He was just there for a cup of coffee. In the small times.
Okay, that's fine. And for that cup of coffee, tell me he wasn't for that time one of the hottest fucking talents in NXT. They were counting down his matches where he was destroying people. Like, let's be real. Like, he was super fucking over. And then, main roster, and then, shit the bed.
There you go.
Because we do McMahon things. Dude, I don't know. They're trying anything to fucking get more eyes on NXT again. Because, the fucking... oh, God. It's unbearable. It's unbearable.
I feel like this was just more or less just so Becky could get the one belt that she never won. And now they can say she's a Grand Slam champion or whatever it is and stuff. And it was just, to me, it totally undermines what NXT is supposed to be. And that's building, the next generation of superstars. I mean,
agreed.
It's, you mentioned Carmelo Hayes, with what he's doing and stuff, and Tiffany Stratton's someone who's gotten better as she's progressed, and she's going to continue to get better. But
I don't even know who that is.
She was the former NXT Women's Champ. She's got a good look on her, and she's come a long way in her promos.
Yeah, but but I mean, unless this ends up with her getting the belt back with a decisive win over Becky, I really don't understand the motive behind this and stuff. I mean, to me, Dominic Mysterio being NXT North American champion makes more sense than Becky Lynch being NXT Women's champion.
Jesus, I didn't even think about Dom being champ. That means that right now the only NXT champion that's an NXT roster person is Carmelo.
And then the tag team champions, Tony D'Angelo and what's his name? Stax Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's Tony Lamouk, if you guys there.
Fuck ever, dude. We saw that in the 90s. It was called the FBI. What the fuck? Who cares?
Oh, they're better than the FBI, buddy.
Dude, don't ever fucking talk shit about fucking Will Guido.
And Tracy Smothers and JT Smith.
Dude, Tracy Smothers is part of the FBI is fucking all-time booking, man. Yes. Don't fucking...
God bless Tracy Smothers. That man is a national treasure. Yes.
Dude, NXT, the only thing that make me interested in NXT if Braun Breaker really fucking dropped and those steps and popped that fucking ham and egg. I don't even know who it was. I don't even know his name. Whatever that fucking dork's name was. If he actually fucking dropped those steps on his head and fucking murdered somebody, I'd watch that. I'd watch a fucking snuff film at 8 p.m. on USA instead of watching fucking NXT. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Fantastic.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, I can, but
No.
it's still technically a wrestling show, so
I think you've done enough.
fuck it.
To me, and this is going to be a bit of a hot take. The only way this makes sense is if Becky's done. Yes, there's no reason to have Becky go and get the last belt that she's never won if she's going to continue to compete. If Becky's done and wants to be mom, I see giving her her flowers, giving her the one belt that she's never had, letting her go off into the sunset, and maybe 2 or 3 years from now you put Becky Lynch in the Hall of Fame, but she has to be done. I can't see Becky Lynch being a short time in NXT, then coming back up, and then they reigniting something with her. No. The way that she's been used lately, her going down to NXT, I feel like Becky Lynch is done. I have a feeling that she's going to go into mom mode. And for better or worse, man, if it does happen, she's had a hell of a career. Definitely a Hall of Fame career worth for the ladies. We'll see if I'm right or not, but I feel like that's the whole reason that this has happened.
That's an interesting take. That's something I never even thought about, but it makes sense.
Well, it's what I'm here for. Not to just shit on everything like Joey over there.
It fucking sucks. What?
That fucking sucks. All right, Jody. Gentlemen, we've had a pretty good episode so far. We're trailing at about 15 minutes left. I don't want to hit last takes yet, so I'm going to throw this one out at you. The world of wrestling is changing. We've seen a McMahon no longer at the helm of WWE starting this week. We've seen upstarts such as AEW start to really make themselves a actual destination, I guess you could say, in the mode of wrestling. Here's your opinion, guys. This is a little bit of opinion time. To you, what's going to be the next big change in wrestling? We've already seen a legitimate possible number 2 promotion come up. We've already seen a McMahon out of the WWE. What's next?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right?
I like that. What is the next big revolution in pro wrestling?
What is the next big thing to come out?
I got to think about this one. Joey K, you got something?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh. Yeah, right. I'm kind of scared too.
Well, I think you're right. Wrestling is very much so changed in the past, especially week. This is the end of the fucking territory era. 100% dead with the Endeavor merger. That is the biggest takeaway of the change of wrestling. The official death of the old guard of how pro wrestling was done for years and years and years and years. Yeah. Pro wrestling is now a television commodity, 110%. It is now out of the hands of actual wrestling people. People who were born into the business. Wrestling now is fucking, it's fucking ticker tape on the stock exchange. It's TV ratings and ticket sales. It is no longer pro wrestling. It is now full sports entertainment. And I don't give a fuck what any AEW fanboys want to say. Tony Khan's not a wrestling guy. He's a fucking fan. Tony Khan is not the fucking great savior of pro wrestling. And I think we're going to see that very, very soon. This Endeavor merger does more to hurt pro wrestling than any amount of women that Vince McMahon made suck his dick. And I'll give you the reason why. We touched on it earlier. They're not looking to play nice with other people. There is no fucking forbidden door anymore. It's everybody else against them. And that's how it's going to be. And you thought it was like that before with McMahon in charge. It is going to be way fucking worse. WWE is going to do everything they can to bury AEW. And honestly, AEW has been shooting itself in the foot for the past fucking year.
Yeah.
They don't know how to get out of their own way. Tony Khan is not your fucking amazing booker of the year. I'm sorry. Fanboys eat my asshole. I don't give a fuck. Like, he's not. He's not. He's not some fucking almighty savior. They're pulling in 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 tickets for their fucking Dynamite shows. I was at the first fucking Dynamite shows. I was at the third one ever. The third Dynamite ever in Philly. And that place was packed. It was fucking bananas.
Yeah.
I was at Dynamite in 2021. Still packed. But that's when you had Punk return. You had fucking American Dragon return. Like, you had like a lot of fucking heat.
Yeah.
And now what? Now what do you have? You got fucking, well, you sell a lot of tickets for Wembley for a fucking area that is starved for mainstream wrestling. Let's be real.
And I think that's why that sold as much as it did, was that reason
100%.
right there.
100%.
Yeah.
You could have had a fucking main event of a monkey fucking a coconut, and they would have sold 80,000 tickets.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
that's just the truth.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way around it. So, to me, pro wrestling has completely changed. I don't think AEW's got 3 more years in it.
Wow.
Not unless they fucking change something drastically. It's just the truth. I don't see it. And if that happens, good luck to fucking Impact. Goodbye to Ring of Honor once and for all. Fuck the NWA. Yeah, it's going to be straight fucking indies or WWE, and that's it.
Yep.
Because New Japan will still be New Japan. They're okay. They're not here. So, it is what it is. But I don't have a fucking great feeling about pro wrestling over the next 2 to 3 years. And your fucking great Lord and Savior, Tony Khan, ain't going to fucking have enough coke in the world to fucking book his way out of this bullshit.
Are you playing the drums or something, Jovan?
No, I'm not. I think it was Joey K hammering home his ideals.
Yeah, I was just beating my dick on this microphone to let everybody know what the fuck's up.
Go ahead,
What's
Dennis.
So
No, we're not. What's up in that?
Yeah, I hope not. That's a really interesting question you pose about the whole, what's the next big revolution or whatever. And to me, I think it's going to be one of two things. The Joey K's case for, what he said about AEW. Nothing in this, when it comes to wrestling, nothing surprises me anymore. So, I mean, he very well could be onto something with that. But for me, honestly, I think we're going to see either one of two things. I'm gonna say that we're gonna see one of these major weekly television programs like SmackDown or something. I think we're gonna see one of these shows go the way of Thursday Night Football and be something that the only way you can watch it is is streaming. Like, I think that's kind of the next bit, the next big thing in wrestling is we're gonna see a lot more of this stuff go towards streaming, because let's just face it, just about everything else is going that way as well too. That's kind of like my one. And then the other thing I was thinking of, I think we see right now we have WWE as a clear number one, AEW in the States, AEW seen as number two. I think we see a legit number three promotion step up and be that ECW. And to me, it's going to be that company that is probably the closest thing to ECW that we've seen, and that's GCW. I think GCW is really, I would not be surprised to see them, really start going more, a little national and getting their name out there, and maybe see them getting somewhere on some station or something. I think they get something that gets them some more exposure here in the States.
All right, from Mud Show to ECW level third show. I like it.
And it would be definitely be way better than that WWE ECW crap.
Buddy, anything is better than that WWE ECW shit. Do-rag Vince is
The
all I
zombie.
gotta say.
I took a shit a little while ago that was better than that WWE CW
I'm
shit.
probably going to take one after this show that's going to be better than that.
Yeah.
Just Incredible took one live with SGS that was better than that. Anyway,
Hey,
We
I
love our
posted-
SGS boys.
Yeah, we do. Some sexy fuckers over on SGS.
Yeah.
Especially that Isaac.
That Isaac guy is all right. Keep trying
dude,
to
he
tell
just
him.
wants to fuck you, man.
He's gonna take advantage of DDJ one day. I feel it.
He's gonna get in them cheeks, bud.
He's been wanting to for a while.
He's been talking about it, man.
Yeah.
Think he's joking. To me, guys, the future of wrestling. What do I? It's hard. It's hard to tell with all the changes, right? We're in this weird space now to where there's optimism with fanboys who don't understand the business, and then there's, I don't want to say apprehension, but I want to say there's legitimate concern for those of us who know and understand the business, from not just, oh, wins and losses don't matter, the story, no, like people who know the ins and outs of wrestling from watching it this long and kind of know how the shoe fits at Endeavor and how it's going to work with TKO. We kind of see what's going to happen. And I think we're in a weird spot where your casual fan is probably going to really like some of the stuff that's going on because they're probably going to be targeted the most. But you're going to come down to it to where your hardcore, knowledgeable, lifelong fans are probably going to start dropping out because it's not going to be a product produced for them. I think it's going to be akin to where WWE went super kid friendly, and a lot of us stopped watching because we got tired of the Fruity Pebbles, the Eat Your Vitamins, and all that crap with Cena.
Brother.
I feel like that's coming again, but for the casual fan. There's not going to be any real storylines. There's not going to be any real nothing. It's going to be Roman Reigns is at UFC to set up his next fight with his brother Jimmy, who's on the other side of the cage. It's going to be something stupid for that eyes that had never watched wrestling before, to where the people who have given their time to the stories, to the arts, to the craft that is pro wrestling, we're going to feel like we're not stupid. You can't show me this shit and it's going to be okay because I've seen this. I'm not, this is nothing new. This is crap. And we're going to felt like they're trying to belittle something we love. They're going to change something we love. And I think we're going to start to drop out. Honestly, I feel a little worried that we're going to drop out. We said a few years ago with All In, we're coming up to the next wrestling boom. Unfortunately, Phyllis, the boom has come. I think we're coming up to the next dropout where people stop watching.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think we're already seeing, traces of that, especially when it comes to AEW. It's with this whole, with everything that happened with Punk and all that. And it's just like you said, it's the trickle effect, it's just like there's cracks in the foundation.
Oh, Pumpkin. It's very holiday season there. Gentlemen, we are at about an hour. Let's go ahead and get into some final thoughts. Who wants to start us off?
I'll start. So it's just like you said, it's been a real noteworthy week in the world of pro wrestling, and there's so much going on and stuff, but I mean, it's just, and all this like tribalism or whatever, this blind fandom of AEW and WWE. And it's getting to the point, like Joey K talked about it earlier, how it's just kind of taking the fun away from, something that we all love and have been fans of for a long time. And that it's just, I guess, just one thing, if anything, I just wish that we could everybody could, and this is going to be a little bit of a throwback, I wish we could all do better as wrestling fans. And I'm just going to end it with this. Can't we all just get along?
I miss the do betters. We need to make that a freaking graphic.
And,
Jody, I guess you
and then one little quick shout out. Looking forward to spending some time with this weekend with my nephew, who's actually getting married next weekend. So we're we're gonna go have some fun. His last week as a free man.
I hope you take that man to a strip club, DDJ. Don't take him to no trivia contest. That man needs to go out to a strip club.
No, we're not doing the strip club thing. We're not doing a trivia contest. We're going to see some baseball. That's what he wanted to do.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's a good guy like that.
He's a good kid.
If I ever, God forbid, get married, we're going to like the Queen of Diamonds in fucking Atlanta that Drake always raps about. It's good. If it's good enough for Drake, I gotta go.
Oh yeah. I'm about
Jody,
10 minutes from a strip club, by the way, too. So
I don't know if there's one out here by me, but I know I'm close to the lake, so there's got to be. Joey, do you want to close or do you want me to close?
I'll go.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. So my final thoughts for this week. Number 1, fucking bucket list week, bitches.
yeah,
You guys know where I'm going with this.
I know. Yeah,
Hit it.
I'm 41 years old. I'm a lifelong Philly sports fan. So, I'm watching the fucking Birds win tonight. Fuck Minnesota. I love the Sixers. Love the Flyers, even when they're dog shit. And I love me some Phillies, man. And got to hit a fucking rain makeup game from back in June. And game 1 of a fucking doubleheader against the Braves. We did lose. We lost in fucking 10, but it is what it is. 2 things. Number 1, got to see Harper fucking tie the game up. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Fucking ripped one out of the park. It's fucking amazing. I was thrilled about that. But the true bucket list moment, as a 41-year-old man who's been to countless Philly sports events, few things I haven't done. I've met tons of players. I've met, all kinds of people, done all kinds of things. But one thing I haven't done is meet one of my childhood heroes. And I am so excited that I got to meet the fucking Philly fanatic. Finally, after all this time, he brought his big green fat ass to my section. And the only thing that made it better, if that fucking little kazoo fucking thing popped out of his fucking snout, I would have been thrilled about that. But I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. It was phenomenal. I loved it.
You look really happy in that pic.
Oh, dude, I was super fucking I got multiple picks too. I was super
so,
stoked.
so I got one question to ask you, Joey K. Did you go when you got the picture of the fanatic? Did you look at him and ask him why he was so fucking tall?
No, because I know why he's so fucking tall.
Anybody want a peanut?
Yeah. But goddamn, I was so fucking happy and thrilled that I got to meet the Philly fanatic. So fucking
that's awesome.
Philly's still in the wild card. Look, we lost the series with Atlanta this week, but god damn it, 2 of those games were in extra innings that we lost.
Plus, Atlanta's a really damn good team.
The only one that wasn't really super close was last night's game. It was like 4-1 or 5-1. That was the only game that wasn't close. The other games, and the one that Philly ended up winning straight out because they jumped out to a huge lead. But the other 2 that they lost were extra inning losses. No shame in that, especially with the new rules this year. You got a runner starting on second.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about that fucking rule. It kind of bugs me a little bit, but
I love the pitch clock.
I like the pitch clock too because it keeps the fucking game flowing real nice.
Yeah.
But that whole, you go to extra innings and you're fucking up there and you're starting with a runner on second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Feels cheap.
That
It
one I'm
does.
kind of with you on as well too, but I love the pitch clock.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But I'm fucking stoked, man. We're getting ready to make a fucking playoff run there. The
Yeah.
fucking Birds are starting to put it together after second game of the season. You know, it's a long year. We got 15 more to go. It's cool. But yeah, man, fucking Philly sports. It's that time of year for degenerate gamblers and asshole fans, and you got a couple of them right here. So let's fucking go. Oh, also shout out, because there are some things that I really, really enjoy way more than pro wrestling. And one of them is fucking going to the skate park. And I'm ready to fucking go to the skate park, dude. I was there last weekend. Almost hit a trash can. That fucking sucked.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind of bailed out, saved my ass a little bit. Still bounced off the ground. I got
Are you
the
wearing
elite,
pads at least?
I got the at least you're landing in the grass. I was like, yeah, but I bounced off the cement and then flew into the grass. So that shit hurt a little bit. But God damn it, man. I love it. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go fucking skate in some nice weather, not sweat my fucking dick off this weekend. So let's fucking go. Let's have a fucking weekend, folks.
That's beautiful. For my final thought, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys really enjoyed episode 103. We're going to try to keep this format and see how we do with the Silver Wolf along. We were able to hit quite a few topics today just because it was the three of us. We kept it moving, kept it rolling. We'll see how we do with, old Father Time down there who normally likes to really get angry at things and sometimes goes a little long, but I think we'll do just fine with him back.
You would think he would be at least somewhat happy that Tyrus is no longer the NWA champion.
I think that's why he's not here. He took a week off to celebrate. I heard he hasn't stopped celebrating since EC3 beat him.
Celebrate, dance to the music.
Lord. Wow. We don't sing here, ladies and gentlemen, for a reason. Anyway.
I don't sing either. I just...
We know.
Fuck you.
You guys know, like I said earlier, Joey K being a Philly guy, I still love him. Dennis being a Chicago guy, I still love him. But let's talk about the number one defense in the fucking NFL.
Oh
All
my
of
God.
you guys.
It's 1 week.
Suck it.
It's the fucking Giants.
Can you guys win 40-0? No, you could not win 40-0. You could barely fucking... Anyway, let me not get too overexcited because we do
Giants, bro. It's the Giants.
You're acting like the Giants doesn't have at least Saquon and Dumbface got paid. I mean, it's not our fault that he's not who they think he is, but...
Ooh, fucking Danny No Dimes, that fucking clown. Dude, I've been talking shit for fucking ever about him because he's fucking garbage. But he's the only fucking piece of garbage that'll stick around in fucking New York. And Saquon doesn't even want to fucking be there because he blew his fucking leg out on their shitbag fucking turf. Just like fucking A. Rodgers came in there. Ron went in there and blew his fucking Achilles out in about fucking, talk about a squash match. Jesus Christ, fucking Gilbert came out on the fucking field, had 3 fucking plays, and his fucking sparklers went out. Like, it was fucking bullshit, dude. Like, come on.
You know what? I get all that, man. I get all
number
that.
Number one defense. Guess my
number one
asshole.
Defense.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Number one defense in the fucking league. You can look it up. But we'll see how it goes this week. We play a team that's probably still scrubs. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to get that little bit in there. Thank you all for sticking by with us. When we post the next question on the page, it's going to kind of be along the same time like when we used to do the question of the week. Give us a topic. We'll throw it in here the way we did Michael Oliver, a.k.a. Big O's questioning earlier in the show. Give us things to talk about. We'll chew it up. We'll spit them out. We'll give you some good shit with a little bit of shit. But it's been the show. Good night. Yay. Dennis, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
What? I've been
You guys are fucking losers.
I've been
I
doing the
swear to
videos
God.
all night, and he hate it here sometimes. Are you gonna stop the recording?
Unbelievable.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin Shit shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.